Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new top 5 mints of the week, where we every single Sunday cover the 5 best mints happening on Solana over the next 7 days. And this week is packed with a ton of massive and really anticipated mints. Now it will be really interesting to see how well they do, because the state of the market right now doesn't really favor these massive mints, as we've been seeing recently with multiple projects with hundreds of thousands of followers basically trading below mint price. But still, I do believe multiple of today's projects will do really well on secondary as well, and I'm excited to share them with you. So if you enjoyed the video and get any value from it, do consider to smash that like and subscribe down below. Also check out my Patreon down below in the description, where I share all my purchases, host a ton of whitelist giveaways, all of that good stuff. Also follow me over on Twitter and check out all of these other projects over on Twitter as well. The links will be down below in the description. Nothing I say is financial advice. Always do your own research as always and invest at your own risk. But with all of that out of the way, let's dive right into the first project. And the first project today is obviously Bubble Goose Ballers, minting on June 13th, which is tomorrow, of course. Over 240,000 followers here on Twitter, and obviously it's the same team as the Catalina whale mixers, currently sitting at like 100 Solana floor or something like that. Obviously made by Wagme Beach, so it's a collection of 10,000, and they recently announced their mint price, which is pretty crazy at 7 Solana. Obviously really high mint price, especially for this market. But then again, if there was a project that kind of could do it, I feel like it's Bubble Goose Ballers, because they already have a project sitting at like 100 Solana. So obviously they have shown previously what they're able to do. Now personally, the art of this collection is not my favorite. It's basically these super colorful cartoony characters, as you can see right here, but I just find them a bit weird. They're not really PFP material, and in my opinion, yeah, they just don't really look that good. But I mean, overall, the team behind this project is obviously super talented, so it will be really interesting to see how well this one does, especially with this super high mint price. Now, they are minting on the Magic Eden Launchpad, and one really exciting thing that they're doing is partnering with CrossMint.io, which basically allows you to mint with Ethereum as well as Solana. This is something completely new that we haven't seen yet on Solana, and it will be extremely interesting to see how this one plays out and see if it actually brings ETH people over to Solana when they're actually able to pay in ETH with their MetaMask. So it's for sure a step in the right direction for the entire Solana ecosystem. So I'm really excited for this overall. And if we jump over to their website, they have a small and really basic roadmap as well, which includes mint, season 1 collection, community writers room, rough script shared with the community, storyboards, partner announcement, Bubble Goose Ballers only portal, community sneak peek, vinyl toy debut, pilot debut, and season 2, because obviously they're trying to make a cartoon, and it's made by this guy named Carl Jones, which has experience in that field. So overall, Bubble Goose Ballers for sure really interesting mint to keep an eye out for tomorrow on Monday 13th. Alright, the second project is another massive one with over 350,000 followers, and it's Primates, minting on June 14th. In only 2 days, basically entered the jungle, building a community to propel the Web3 space. Now obviously some of these followers has to be bots. We've seen it with a ton of other projects like Great Goats and stuff, basically flopping a little bit compared to their follower count. You were kind of expecting more, but Primates is a new collection, and it will be interesting to see how well this one does in this market because of obviously the previous flops. Now in my opinion, the art does look pretty good for a PFP. It's basically these apes, as you can see, but it's not like usual apes. They have definitely put their own touch into these, and it's definitely pretty unique compared to some of the other ape PFP projects that we've seen. They are minting on the Magic Eden Launchpad, and the mint price is actually yet to be decided as of recording this video. It might be announced when I'm editing and publishing this video, but as of recording, they have not set a mint price yet, but I'm guessing they might go for like 3 Solana, maybe even 4 if they're really greedy. And they have also talked a bit about their long-term vision in their roadmap, which includes fashion. They are doing their own merch lineup. They're actually selling different t-shirts before their mint as well. I actually was able to give away 2 free t-shirts for Primates over in my Patreon earlier. So they're definitely focusing on their own like merch brand, and they're also doing IRL stuff as well as IP. Your Primates NFT comes with full commercial rights, which is cool, but other than that, they're not really doing too much special in my opinion. I would like to see some more utility maybe, but you know, overall it's a PFP project. They have a ton of hype, so it will be really interesting to see how well Primates does as well, and it's for sure one of the biggest mints happening this week. Alright, moving on to one of my personal favorites when it comes to actual artwork, we have Midnight Panthers. They have almost 90,000 followers. I have featured this project a couple of times previously on the channel as well. Taking a look at their art, personally, I really like it. It's giving me some sort of Cats on Crack vibe with this PFP art, but in my opinion, they look even better and more clean than Cats on Crack. So just take a look at this art and let me know what your opinions are on this artwork. But in my opinion, definitely some of the best PFP art we've seen in quite a while on some of these new upcoming mints. Now, they are minting on the Magic Eden Launchpad as well on June 16th, so in basically 4 days when this video goes live. Now, they have said a little bit about their vision over on their website. You can go and do your own research a bit more deeply into it if you want. I'm not able to go through all of this in detail right now, but basically this is not a roadmap, this is a mission statement, and they're talking a bit about like outcome over output, community first, pioneering the space, brand, expansion, and visionaries reward. So overall, Midnight Panthers has some sick looking art, but as always in this market right now that we're in, which isn't looking amazing for these hyped branded projects like this one, but definitely some of my favorite art recently that I've seen, and it's definitely another mint worth keeping an eye on. Okay, moving on to project number 4, which is a really interesting project because it's more of a utility project, and it's Pengsol, your last whitelist ever, basically building AI automation tools done right. Pengsol schedule and automate all your minting. They have almost 50,000 followers. Taking a look at their artwork, this is what it looks like in my opinion. I really like the art as well, sort of these anime characters with these cute little penguins on their shoulders. And obviously, as you know, utility plays in general has been doing really well recently. But jumping over to their website, they basically have some of their problems and solutions right here. They have their team, and then they have what is Pengsol. Pengsol aims to disrupt the NFT industry by creating algorithmic automated minting tools. And some of the things they're doing with their tool is a sniping tool, floor tool, minting tool, trading, and a secret tool apparently, as you can see right here. We are building the missing platform for the NFT industry, a centralized land for all your favorite tools in Arsenal all under one roof. So Pengsol for sure, one worth keeping an eye on in my opinion. I will definitely mint this one myself because I have whitelist, and with all of these utility plays doing so well, this is probably one of the projects I believe the most in out of all of these mints happening this week, just because they're a team of builders it seems like. So definitely another pretty interesting mint. And Pengsol basically has a supply of 4,444 and they're minting on June 18th. And we actually have a bonus project in today's video as well, because there were just too many good mints happening this week. So we have 2 more projects. The first one is Baked Beavers, minting on June 17th. This is also a pretty hyped up mint, basically focusing on the cannabis culture. As you can tell, they're minting on the Magic Eden Launchpad. They have almost 60,000 followers here on Twitter. This is essentially what their artwork looks like. This is another one of those like branding projects. Obviously, as you know, in my opinion, I'm not really that bullish on this project just because of the horrible market state that we're in right now for projects like this one. So I will probably not mint this, but I definitely just wanted to show it to you guys because it is another pretty big mint happening this week. And last but not least, we have Reckless Raccoon Club, WreckMe. They have almost 250,000 followers. This is essentially what their artwork looks like, these crazy looking raccoons. They get great engagement, but obviously I'm not sure how many of these are bots and how many are real. Now, I don't believe they have set a mint price yet, but they are minting on June 15th, so in only 3 days when I'm uploading this video. And obviously, you know, this is another one of those projects that has a ton of hype, and it will be really interesting to see how well this one does as well in this current market. But out of all of these 6 mints, the one I'm personally most bullish on is Pengsol, just because they're actually trying to build something and create value to the ecosystem. So that's the one I will for sure mint. I will probably mint some of these other ones as well because I have whitelist for multiple of them. And there you go, those are basically the 6 projects in today's video, 6 of the best mints happening over the next 7 days on Solana. Let me know which one of these is your favorite down below in the comment section. I'm really interested to hear it, and if you got any value and enjoyed the video, do consider to smash that like and subscribe down below. As always, check out my Patreon down below in the description for a ton of whitelist opportunities and just general alpha. The links to all of these projects will be down below in the description, so the link to my own Twitter if you want to go and follow me over there. Now with all of that said, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.